It's week 3 of the NFL. And coming up, it's Adoree Jackson. He stayed active a week ago with an 8-tackle performance. It's the Giants and the Cowboys on Monday Night Prime Time.
We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And bringing them out is a Pro Bowler back in the 2015 campaign. He's now approaching a decade in the league. Is Teddy Bridgewater.
And I saw that he had an interesting quote in the research packet that we had after last week's game. It's all on me now. I've got to lead my team and find a way for us to win a game. 0-2, but they're at home. I guess he's going to try and find a way to get the home crowd involved early.
He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Bridgewater's throw taken in by Slayton. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
But that's what you're looking for when you're wanting to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a Giant first down on a gain of 16. Play action now. Bridgewater. That ball caught by Slayton. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
And he sidestepped one man, but reinforcements come to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Cohen gets it again on second. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. On 3rd down, Bridgewater. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 24-yard line. A run between the tackles with Cohen. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Bridgewater. Ebron with it over the middle. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. Throwing, Bridgewater. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. On 4th down, on is Graham Gano for the Giants field goal. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. Gano's kick is good. And the Giants are off now to a
touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got a man complete. A big play here for Dallas. 45 yards.
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense, but on game day they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They just get the play off. Now Prescott. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott. Going down the middle, and it's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jalen Tolbert, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are able to answer the early 3 points and take a 1st quarter lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. So the Giants getting the football back here for their 2nd drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood. The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the 1st half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
On 2nd and 12, Bridgewater got a man. That's Richie James. So it's a gain of 12 there on the reception. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll try to run for it with Cohen. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
4th and short, partner. I mean, this would be a really risky call. Here we are in the 1st quarter.
On your own side of the field.
Side of the field. But, boy, what a tone setter that would be to go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
You're gritty today. I like it.
I'm feeling it.
That'll go as a 42-yard punt, and they'll be aided by a loss of yardage on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Prescott looks to throw on 1st. And that is incomplete.
But Charles, you take a look at the draft class for this offense. It's highlighted by a 1st-round pick who provides a much-needed boost to their offensive line.
And you and I both know it's the kind of pick that doesn't often get a fan base really excited. But I know who is excited. Their quarterback. He won't get hit as much, and that should improve the rest of the offense as well.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He's got a man complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A gain of 26 on the third down conversion. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Prescott now. He'll fire this deep for Gallup. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Prescott yet again. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Now out come the Giants. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Now Bridgewater. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Golladay. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. That went into the hands of Tony downfield. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 36 yards on the play. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Bridgewater. The throw for Tony is intercepted. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Marr on for the extra point. And it's 21-3. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The possession switching back to the New York Giants. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line.
Man, that ain't make no sense.
So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Bridgewater. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that will bring up 2nd down. Throwing is Bridgewater. And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now, remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. He's got a man, complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
1st down, Bridgewater.
Throw left side, complete to Tony. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
1st down, a run with Cohen. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. From the red zone now, Bridgewater. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Bridgewater to throw it. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Bridgewater now. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. Touchdown.
Kenny Galladay.
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Giants get a bit closer.
Get on the extra point, and it makes the score 21-10. So that drive goes 8 plays.
And it's capped off by the touchdown from Kenny Galladay. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Dallas offense set for this next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Prescott. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Picked off by Xavier McKinney.
And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
From the gun, Bridgewater.
Able to locate his man Slayton on an out route.
That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. To throw again on second down. Bridgewater. Touchdown, Giants. Eric Ebron. His first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Giants have got it back to within a score.
Extra point try good by Goodell. And it's now 21-17. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive there. that time.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney.
And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
To throw, Bridgewater. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Bridgewater
Swings this out here for Cohen.
and he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Richie James, a 5-yard touchdown.
And the Giants are once again back in front.
Gano the extra point, and that gives him a 3-point lead. The drive there was spanning 3 plays, and it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
Prescott from the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Prescott to throw on 4th.
Finding Tolbert here over the middle.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing, Prescott.
Right back to Tolbert.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A first down throw for Prescott. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This from 54 yards away. He's got the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right. So we've reached.
Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this third quarter. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Prescott on first down. And incomplete on the deep ball. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Now Prescott. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's third and long. Now Prescott. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle.
And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Now with a play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout called. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now Prescott on fourth down. That'll be taken in there by James Washington.
And he is going to have the Cowboys first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
First down, Prescott.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's third and long.
Pass complete to Tolbert on the crossing route. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Fourth down, Prescott. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Cowboys here unable to convert on fourth down. And the Giants are going to get the football back. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And he's got room. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
44 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Bridgewater on first down.
The throw for Tony is intercepted. Picked up by Kelvin Joseph.
There he goes, right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception returned for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the third quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
And the Giants ready to come out now. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Deron Payne, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Oh, and Bridgewater intercepted for the third time. Picked off by Jamin Davis.
And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Following the interception, here's Prescott. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. Charles, we've seen them target one of their main weapons time and time again. Maybe they went to that well too many times there.
Yeah, and it's so difficult to determine how many times is too many because how many times have we seen a team go and play and say, until they stop us, we'll keep going. But they got stopped on that one, and it cost them 6 points.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The time to get another look at this Cowboys offense.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
Prescott now. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. So now the Giants set to take over on offense. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 58 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first.
This one swung out to Williams.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. On play action, it's Bridgewater. Finding Williams once more, complete. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
I certainly like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
From the 30 on second down, Bridgewater. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Jamin Davis. And the Cowboys are going to have it here just past the 25. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schultz. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. It's caught. Tolbert.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Prescott looks to throw on first. Buying time to his left. And that'll be incomplete.
Understand he's just down 1 possession, trying to make something happen by extending the play, but the coverage downfield was excellent. He escaped and bought some time, but that one goes incomplete.
And again, it's Prescott.
Oh, and that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Prescott to throw it. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Alexander Johnson. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. To the right and complete to Galladay. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
They'll go option to the short side. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This time it's 3rd and 3. Throwing is Bridgewater. Ebron with it over the middle.
And the Giants are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Eric Ebron with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Giants will add to their 4th quarter lead.
Extra point try good by Gano. These guys will take a 10-point lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Julian Love picks it. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll run up the middle with Cohen. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1.
65 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Right now, boys.
Williams is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line.
He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Williams again.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there.
His first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Giants look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead.
Gano the extra point. That'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Dallas offense back out onto the field. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
They're inching closer and closer here to the wrong goal line.
When you're backed up like that, all you're trying to do is make sure you don't give up a big play, right? You don't miss an assignment that really gets you into more trouble.
Prescott from the gun. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Hey, 47.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He's got it complete to Tolbert.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And now here is another interception.
Picked by Julian Love.
And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. To throw is Bridgewater.
Open man, he's got him. It's Tony for a giant touchdown.
A 9-yard touchdown there.
And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point try good by Gano. The lead is now 24. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position.
comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Dallas offense set for this next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
A first down throw for Prescott.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Prescott. And a throw there going to be incomplete. Credit Julian Love with a pass breakup.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now Prescott on 4th down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Cowboys' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Prescott, they're going to throw for it. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. 2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. On the handoff, it's Cohen.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Cohen gets it again on 2nd.
And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. And the Cowboys here on 3rd down bringing in an extra defensive back. Here's Bridgewater. Forced out to his left. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And off the crossbar, no good. A sensational effort from that distance, but rejected by the bar. Well, I tell you, I think by definition you won't get any closer to equaling the record than that.
Not at all. 64 yards, end over end. And I think he's going to come up about a half a revolution short. And that could really have bounced either way.
Here's Dak. Gonna take a shot for Gallup. And this is taken in at the 5. A big play here for Dallas. 42 yards. Now Prescott. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Schultz. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
In today's NFL, we're accustomed to the tight end getting downfield and creating plays and wreaking a little havoc in the secondary. Not on this one, though. They diagnosed that one really well.
Tried the dump off, lost yardage. Here's Prescott. Dancing to his left. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now Dak. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. One last shot now for Prescott. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Julian Love picks it. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. The 40, the 20. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. So they tried to tack on 2 more. Wouldn't have mattered as far as who won and who lost, but that's how the